Hey Jade, how you doing?
I am good, you?
I'm good, thank you. I just first want to say it's your first time on Empire Universe Media, so welcome and thanks for taking your time to come on.
Thank you. Thanks to ask me to invite me.
Of course, of course. I know you're no stranger to doing interviews and podcasts. I saw recently you did something with Ashley Evans Smith, Sex and Violence with Rebel Girl. I gotta ask, how was that?
It was nice. It's other subject we are not used to talk, and I think it's good because it gives me the chance to talk about other things than fight. And I just have a question: is it better if I turn my phone like this for the
Whatever you choose. It's up to you. You're my guest here. You do whatever you feel you're comfortable with. So
Okay, I'm gonna let it like that.
perfect.
That's good. Okay, that's it.
Sorry, you were saying though. Yeah, so it's different. Like it's not the same material. You're not talking about your next fight. You're not. It's something that you can kind of almost like it's almost free range. You can kind of chat a little bit about like different things and different topics. I know I've been a fan of her podcast, and I saw you on there, so I had to ask.
Yes, yes, but I think it's a good idea. It's a good concept she did, and yes, I liked it. That to talk about other things, more intimate, and that's good.
Of course. But I do want to talk about your career here. So it is your first time getting to know you. I know you've kind of done a mix of a bit of everything. But what got you into combat sports in general?
What got me? Uh, I'm a sportive girl since I'm young, and I like the challenge. I like to compete. That's keep did it, sorry, okay, sorry for my English because it's been a long time. I didn't do an interview in English, so maybe I'm gonna search my word a bit. But that's it. I started when I was 13 years old, boxing just for training, and I like the sport. I like the challenge. I don't like when it's easy. So I think the combat sport is maybe it's the hardest sports in the world, and for sure bare knuckle it's harder. And it keeps me with a good lifestyle. So I have to eat well, sleep good, train hard. So for me, it's really benefit to do this than to don't do it. A lot of people think that it's really crazy, but for me, there's more benefits to do it than don't.
Right, right. And I feel like some fighters, it's not just about the fighting, but it's about
Mhm.
challenging yourself.
Yes,
And it's about the challenge getting you there versus sometimes the riches and glory.
yes, yes. That's it. It's a lifestyle. It's not just it's not just a fight. I think fight is maybe 5% of all the process. So it's a lifestyle. It's a really a lifestyle, and you like it or not, because yeah, I will not do it if I don't like it. There's too much sacrifice and things like that. It's not just the little part of the fight. So it's really more than just a fight.
Of course. Now I understand you're a Quebec native. So are you still currently training at TriStar in Quebec?
No, I live in Quebec City. So my gym is in Quebec City. The TriStar is in Montreal. It's like almost 3 hours from where I live. So sometimes I go there to train, but I don't do all the training camp there.
And where are you currently training at the moment?
Now I'm at the Empire Academy. It's a boxing gym. I go to in Montreal to another gym. It's a Ramsey Academy. There's a lot of boxing, professional boxer people, and I go there and I do conditioning in another gym in Quebec too.
Okay. And I understand, based upon where you're at your career, I do want to cover that. With your nickname, though, Evil Smile, as much as it's very straightforward, what's the story behind your nickname?
Because I always smile. I even when I enter in a fight, when I do my entry, I always smile, and I like what is trash, what is I like blood, I like uh, creepy things. So that's why that was my nickname. Yeah.
Now, did you give yourself that nickname?
Yes, but it was in MMA, so now I don't use it anymore because I want to do the the
The
the
boxing.
different. Yes, yes, exactly.
Yeah, so obviously you made your pro debut a few years back. When did you know that you were ready for the pro scene?
Um, After my when I knew I will be ready, but after my first amateur fight, it was in kickboxing. When I tried, I already know in my head that I wanted to be professional, so that I will work for that. It was my goal since after my first amateur fight, and I did like around 10 fights amateur, and I won belts in MMA and things like that. So that's it. I knew I was ready. I was working hard. I was working with a professional fighter already. So that's it. I turned it pro MMA in 2018. So it's 4 years ago now.
Okay. And speaking upon your pro career so far, I know you just previously spoke about training at boxing gym. You've had a couple fights in MMA, but now you've transitioned into the bare knuckle boxing scene. What prompted that decision?
Why I made this decision? Because because of the pandemic, I could not fight for like one more than 1 year and a half because everything was shut down, even the gym here. And my manager asked me during this time, would you like to fight bare knuckle? They search for girls, and he was giving me he was asking me like that, and I said, why not? Because I want to fight. I still want to fight soon, and there was nothing in MMA, and I wanted a new challenge, try something new, and there's not a lot of people who do that. So this is one of the reason. And me, I'm I'm extreme. I like what is extreme. I'm not afraid of blood. I'm hard with my body. So I wanted to try it, and I think my place is really with BKFC more than in MMA.
Of course, of course.
Mm-hmm.
As we've seen in bare knuckle boxing, it can be a very bloody sport. Now, that being said, how does that sport separate itself from other combat sports, in your opinion?
It's more extreme, yes. It's more impressive because there's almost blood in every fight. It goes faster, um, and that's what I like. That the difference. Nothing for me. It's like I feel more free without gloves. It's like more natural for me, I think. It's okay.
Do you feel like that's why bare knuckle boxing has risen to be such a popular sport?
Uh, yes, it's not a new sport, but it's a new organization, and it's so I know like in old times, like the Spartan and things like that, it was fight like that. So it's always been a part of the world, but more professional organization and things like that. It's really new. So and they are taking many big name now. So it's coming really big, really all around the world, and that's really good. And yes, it's impressive with the blood, and people are interested in it. They always love to watch people fight. So since the history, so I think it's normal. Sorry, it there's it's more popular. Yes, and it's gonna grow. I think it's gonna still grow a lot.
And looking at your career over the years and recently, what's been your favorite fight so far and why?
My favorite fight, uh, the first, I think maybe the first BKFC I had, because it was new for me. It was good. It was a good fight for me, and I think it gives me the chance to show to and just the new challenge I had, different. Uh, that's it. It's for that. It's the all the new sides of the this fight that I love.
Good to hear. Good to hear. And you haven't fought since February 2022. How quickly do you want to get back into competition?
I want to fight in the next month. I'm supposed to fight in November. It's not confirmed, but I'm supposed to fight in November. I don't know who for now, but that's the plan. So I already started my training camp and cut weight. I'm on a diet now, and I can't wait. I It's been a long since February, but I had since my last fight in February, I have some injuries in my hands, so I had this to take care of, and I could not fight. Even if I wanted, I could not fight because of that, and I still have sometimes pain to my hands. So it takes time, but I'm supposed to fight in November.
And what is it going to take for bare knuckle boxing to come to Canada?
I don't know. I don't know if Canada will let I don't know if it's I don't even know if it's legal in Canada. So I don't know if they will come one time. I would like for sure. I would like, but we're gonna see.
Well, I think us Canadians definitely need some uh, more promotions coming back to
Mhm.
Canada. It's
Yeah.
been too long.
Yes, that's true. I think too. It's really there's not a lot of thing now in combat sport in Canada. Mm.
And now that being said, I understand your focus at the moment is bare knuckle boxing, boxing in general. Is there any interest competing in MMA again?
Maybe later, but for now, I really like bare knuckle. I feel really it's my place, and I think I have things to do with this organization. So, but I don't close the door to MMA too because I like the jiu-jitsu. I like all the other discipline, but for now, concentration on BKFC.
Great, great to hear. A couple last ones for you. I know you've previously spoke about having a possible fight in November, but do you have any other life plans outside of the cage?
Um, like. In my life in general,
In
or
general, yes.
yes, I have many plans. My head is always working. I have a I have a house here in Quebec, so I'm working on that to rent it, like do like Airbnb. I'm waiting my visa, my athlete visa to come back to Miami and stay there. I want to build there. I would like to buy another building next year. Um, I do body piercing. That's my job. So I work on that too. So I have many things always at the same time. I don't like to waste my time. I like when everything goes fast and that's it. So I have many plans, always many plans.
Well, I will say housing management never stops, does it?
Ah, sorry. What?
Housing management never stops, does it?
I don't understand what is.
Sorry,
So,
owning a home and managing it and keeping having the upkeep of a home never stops, does it?
sorry, I don't understand.
I'm sorry. I understand a bit of a language barrier. Like
Yes,
keeping up with the home and taking care of the home, it never stops, does it?
yes, yes. That's it. That's it. Never stop, and I train hard between all of this, and but that's how I like my life, working, and try to upgrade everything all the time.
Excellent. And just lastly for you, this weekend there's a I understand that you're French Canadian, but there is a UFC card in France. Are you going to be tuning into that card?
This no, I I don't watch like I was watching before the UFC. I watched more on the last weekend. There was a BKFC, so I watched the BKFC. So I follow more of this now for now. But maybe I'm gonna check the fights. But I don't know the card. I don't know the card for this weekend in the UFC.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Well, Jade, it's been a pleasure having you on here. I love to have you back on when you have that fight booked in November, whoever your opponent will be. I'll keep my mouth shut for now. And I just, again, thank you for taking your time again, and we'll see you again soon.
Yes, thanks. Thanks to you to invite me, and it's a pleasure for me too.